So welcome back to Silcom Tribe. Today I'm doing a solo ride from Bangalore to Kerala. So I'll be going to Idukki in Kerala, which is approximately 550 kilometer from Bangalore, but it will take around 10 to 11 hours, excluding the breaks, especially because of the 50 to 60 kilometer. The last 650 to 60 kilometer in the ride will be an uphill ride because Idukki is mostly a hill station, which alone might be taking more than 2 hours. And almost 1 hour into the ride itself, I made one small mistake by taking a detour from NH44 into NH844 because Google Map suggested to take this road for shorter duration and warned of some construction going on in NH44. But either way, this road seems to be a mistake compared to NH44 because it's narrow and traffic will be coming in your lane from opposite direction also. So overall you may not be getting the full benefit of the shorter distance in terms of time, but view wise I think it's slightly better because of the trees on either sides and the farms also. But one major issue in such routes is that there will be no good restaurants, especially ones with good restroom facility. And another issue that I face is I generally try to prefer to avoid petrol bunks in such areas due to the fear of lack of quality of the petrol. So right now I'm just trying to speed up as soon as possible to reach back into NH44 and just find a good place to eat because it's already breakfast time. So I just took a quick stop to have some protein bars and have some water also because it's still gonna take some more time to reach the main highway and then to find a good restaurant. So yeah, that's my fully loaded Himalayan.
I've been thinking, lately it's just me against the world. Round and round I'm caught up in this swirl, trying to dig and trying to burrow. Pressure turn this stone into.
So finally I reached NH44 and had a good breakfast from this restaurant Arasavidanta. It's in Dharmaburi. It has a good restroom too, so you can prefer this. I always stopped in this exact same restaurant in my previous trips through Salem. Right opposite of this restaurant is the A2B, the Anand Bhavan restaurant, so you can prefer that too. So I'm almost all geared up to be back on road, and one advantage I found about stopping at a good restaurant is that you will have security and then you can just go inside the restaurant without unloading all of your luggage and without being tensed about that. So yeah, keep that in mind also. So back on the road and already starting to feel the heat of the day, especially because I'm wearing a textile riding jacket with no airflow pockets. But for now, wind of the ride is enough to keep the body cool. The scary part will be the mid-noon hotness, which will be so extreme, and I'll have to take a long break somewhere around the lunch time and have lunch too. So right now we'll be like passing through the gut sections, which is indicated by the frequent zebra crossings or the linings on the road. You will be see a lot of warning signs on either sides of the roads. On the road also you could see a lot of paintings actually, like zebra crossings, other linings, yellow indicator linings also. There is no overtaking allowed in this spot. You need to keep the speed of the bike very low, around 30 kilometer per hour is what being shown in the sign. And there will be a lot of curves also around this part, but so you need to slow down for sure and be careful also. I would say this is the best part of this route actually, for me at least. The view wise also, the road wise also, the riding experience wise also, up at least until the hill station part of the Kerala border. In this route I think this is one of the best part.
Mind's on, I can't turn it off. Late nights and I'm turning up. Hate life, then I learn to love. Down and out, now I'm way above. I always knew I had it, now I'm living out my dreams. Treat that money like an addict, it's a habit, I'm a fiend. Feeling that rush, rocket ready to launch. Hands up, ready and gone, been waiting too long. Trust on plenty, that's wrong. Old me's dead and that's gone, thank God I'm headstrong. I don't wanna wake up with a doubt that I show 'em everything I'm about. I ain't never going out, I ain't never did it for no clout. Now I'm sitting pretty on the top, say I'm up now, I'm up now. 20,000 on a bus down, I'm on my way up, going up now, and I ain't never gonna touch down.
So definitely no view can be as good as what you could see through your eyes. So I'm sure that you would love this experience, this view much more in person than what I could show in this video. One thing I just wanted to mention about is about the traffic in this region. So there will be a lot of trucks, and if you see that the truck in front of us just moved from right lane to left lane, it gave an indicator, but it's still a short period for you to take care if you are in a high speed. So please ride slowly and carefully in this region. There will be a lot of trucks and other traffic in the region, especially because we just came after a slow speed region. But if you look on the left side of this road, there's a beautiful marvelous view of a hill actually, and the downside of the hill is also kind of empty. On both sides of the road also there's a lot of emptiness. I personally love this emptiness rather than a lot of greenery. And traffic wise, I think yes, you need to be careful. Some vehicles might be giving you indicators, some may not be. So until that part of traffic region is over, please drive carefully and slowly. Apart from that, I think there's nothing to be taken care in this part. So on the left side you could see the blades of huge windmills, and in this region I think you could see a couple of such long trucks carrying huge blades of windmills actually. It's just another bonus view for you.
It's hard for me to let go, but I think that I'm finally feeling good again. So hard cause I loved you.
So as we are, it's scaringly hot outside here, and then I just had to take a quick stop in a bus stop. The only shade I could find just to have some water, and it's very dehydrating. So I just want to quickly find some good restaurant, take a break, have lunch, and then continue.
But I'm finally feeling like myself. All of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing.
Is this one is like a helmet cooler. So review of which I will post later. But for now, let's see if it's gonna save me a little bit from this list.
So almost by luck, I found one CCD. So after the last stop I made, I decided to like fill in petrol and some air in the bike, and then I just stopped by a nearby petrol bunk, and then next to it, right next to it, there was a CCD which almost looked abandoned. So I even confirmed with the petrol bunk people actually whether it's operational, and probably I would have missed this place if I was just speeding through this route actually. That's why I told by luck. So I almost took 2 hours of rest there. I know CCDs are a bit costly, but then imagine in the middle of the day in such scorching heat and almost with no good restaurants at all. You are getting a good restaurant to have food, and then it's air conditioned also. I think apart from ATMs and CCDs, nothing would be air conditioned in this entire route. So next time, if you are looking for such a place around Namakkal, Google this CCD in Namakkal. It's a good place to take a break and have some food also. And then I had to start, even though the heat is still high only, because otherwise I will be getting too late by the time I reach Idukki. So yeah, even though it's still hot, I just started the journey again. It's about 10 hours since I started this journey, but out of which almost 2 hours was in CCD, and including other breaks, I think I approximately traveled 3 hours so far. It's about evening, and I'm getting awesome views of sunset, especially when it's empty around. It's beautiful to see a sunset. And so I am out of NH 44 right now, and I have taken the route that goes towards Kattapana, and it's the same route you need to take if you want to go to Munnar also, taking a diversion from NH 44.
Now when I think of you, I'm fine. See a picture of you, it would eat me alive. And now when I think of you, I'm fine. And all of the wounds that were opened by you are now closing. I finally know how to live without hurting myself. I think that I am moving on, cause I do feel less broken. I needed a sign, and this is the sign that
So guys, I'm winding up this video here. Do let me know in your comments what do you think about this video, and please do subscribe and support this channel. Thank you.